So we're here at the Allwinner. Hello.
Hello, yeah, my name's Damien. I'm a business development manager here at Allwinner.
And you have a conference?
It's a partnership conference, inviting all our partners from sort of Shenzhen and Guangzhou to come and listen to some of our talks. Some of our product managers giving some of those talks in things like VR, IoT, and other areas of technology that Allwinner are working in at the moment.
So this is the first Allwinner conference?
Yeah, this is our first sort of an event held by us. We invite everybody, like our own sort of technology conference. The reason we want to do that is because we work with a lot of partners in China, and we want to try and guide the ecosystem in the right direction, and also kind of decide a roadmap for the future, and what manufacturers should be making next year, what they should be focusing on, and what technologies are going to be making it big in the future.
So there's a lot of things going on. Allwinner is not just tablets.
No, that's right. So we sort of started out in tablets. We had a lot of success in that market, but obviously the tablet market's sort of been declining since then. So we've moved our focus into a number of other areas. Obviously now everybody's talking about VR, so that's something that we've been focusing on and trying to promote within Allwinner. Another thing that's quite popular is obviously IoT. Everyone's talking about the IoT market, so we have a range of R-series processors designed for this market. We're also working with Windows to support Azure on that R-series platform. And also we developed our own sort of Tina OS that we're working on at the moment, and that's also to support IoT devices.
So that's a tiny OS, that's a small, efficient IoT OS?
Yeah, just like a lightweight OS, something that you can run on maybe sort of a lower power processor with less RAM and less sort of hardware requirements. Also, power is a big concern in the IoT space. So yeah, we're trying to sort of focus on low power solutions that can run lightweight devices. Maybe they can connect to your fridge or some other IoT device around the house.
So IoT is, everybody says it's going to be huge, and there's all these Cortex-M processors, the low-end ARM embedded processors, but there might be a big thing to do with the Cortex-A, and you want to have a big role in the Cortex-A IoT.
Yeah.
So in the higher performance IoT basically.
Yeah, higher performance. Also looking at like IoT hub solutions and things like that. So for that kind of solution, maybe you'd want a little bit more processing power rather than the sort of very small lightweight devices. Maybe they don't require a GPU or any kind of display output. But yeah, we're focused more on sort of A-series ARM products for the IoT market. Like I say, most of our partners are based in Shenzhen and Guangzhou. So it's just an opportunity for them to talk to Allwinner, talk about what they're doing within their industry. So it's a good opportunity for us just to get feedback from our partners. And we also work with sort of American or international technology companies. So we can provide some of the feedback from them to our ecosystem partners and hopefully sort of help make better products for the future.
And one direction that I guess your partners and all kinds of hackers would like to see happen is more and more open source stuff, and you're moving in that direction?
Yeah, I mean, we're always trying to move in the direction of open source software. Obviously, it's not always easy to make completely open source products, sort of trying to balance the business aspect and the commercial aspect with obviously building a community of developers. It's very important to us that we have that community around our products. Obviously in China, there's a lot of sharing. Actually, sort of Guangzhou and Shenzhen, there's almost an open source sort of hardware ecosystem there. So it's kind of quite natural for the sort of Chinese technology industry to move in that open source direction.
I wonder who make those public molds. Somebody's investing in a public tooling and suddenly it becomes public somehow. So it feels like open source. I don't know if the original designer wanted it to be open source or not, but it just becomes open source. There's a whole bunch of factories using the same hardware designs. But I guess the design houses also, they need to have a differentiator. They don't want their competitor to have the same software at the same time. So There's a
Yeah.
whole balancing act you have to do there, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's trying to make your product stand out in the market, but also use the existing resources that exist in that market to make that product. So that's something Chinese manufacturers are actually very good at. Maybe they have a stockpile of certain components that are low cost at the moment. So they might look at that, and then they might look at what trends are happening in the technology industry and try and pull those resources together. And obviously the people that benefit is the consumer and the customer, and the quality of products coming out of China also in the last few years is improving.
So Allwinner has been huge growth in the last few years, and it's a multi-$100 million company.
Yeah.
So, but this could be just the beginning. So there's a lot of is there a lot of interest to work with Allwinner on new ideas and new things?
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of a tier one company, so we're a little bit where it all begins. Obviously, we've got our Western partners and we've got our sort of Chinese ecosystem, so we're sort of in the middle trying to guide that a little bit. And obviously that's one of the reasons for the company name is this Allwinner, that it's a partnership that we work together and that benefits everybody and not just this company.
All right, and then everybody might grow together and become huge.
Yeah, that's the plan. That as a partnership, as an ecosystem, we all grow. Not that one company makes a lot of money or another company makes a lot of money. A lot of these projects, the manufacturer benefits, obviously the consumer's benefiting. Everyone's trying to win. So that's sort of the idea behind the company.
And your job is fun, right?
Yeah, it's
you have
very
lots of different projects going on.
Yeah, that's one great thing about Allwinner. Like I said before, we've got many partners, many products, many projects that are ongoing. So there's always something new. We're always sort of trying to diversify our focus into different areas. So as I mentioned before, we were sort of just doing tablets. Now we've got robots and automotive and also playing a little bit in AI. So there's all kinds of different things going on here.
And there's not that many foreigners at Allwinner right now.
Yeah, I mean, I would be the only one.
The only one? But Allwinner is expanding and potentially people can contact you if they want to join?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to obviously have some colleagues to work with. Maybe some Western colleagues would be nice. So yeah, if it's something that people are interested in or they think, yeah, sort of what's going on in China is quite exciting, then definitely get in touch with Allwinner and we can speak to you about that.
That would be in the marketing?
Yeah, I mean, mainly probably in marketing or business development or sales. Obviously, we need that go-between our partners and between Allwinner. So there's a lot of travel, and you get to work with exciting companies like Google and Qualcomm. So from my point of view, I think it's a very exciting place to be.
And with so many potential projects coming out, so there could be lots of opportunities to do something awesome.
Yeah, really. This is the beautiful thing about working at Allwinner. Ideas become a reality. There's genuinely, although it's a little bit of a cliche, but that sort of option to change the world or to make a difference in the technology industry, I feel like China is really driving forward what makes it into the market. So yeah, you can make a real difference working for Allwinner.
Because this is where everything gets made, actually. Other places just talk about it.
Yeah, it's true. This is sort of where the engineering happens. Like one of our roles is to simplify that process for our partners. So think of Allwinner as writing like the instruction booklet to help manufacturers make products. So we also play that role in technology industry.